Trusting the Unseen by Ronda Wells. Why do you stand afar off, O Lord? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? Psalm chapter 10, verses 1 to 2. Have you ever heard someone say, "I like Jesus, but if I could just see him, then I'd believe"? Of course, this isn't true, because many people saw Jesus raise Lazarus from the dead, and some still didn't believe he was the Son of God. When God goes invisible in stressful times like our uncertain, chaotic world of today, that is when we need to trust him the most. How do we learn to trust someone we can't see? My recent back surgery required faith in a good neurosurgeon, his team, the hospital's anesthesia team, and the nursing personnel. When an orderly rolls you on a cart into the operating room, you're anxious and praying all goes well without complications. Your life and limbs are fully in the hands of God and total strangers, but unseen hands contributed too. Employees who clean and sterilize all surgical tools. People who fill the anesthesia tanks with the correct gas. Lab technicians who process your tests. Or a blood bank tech who did a cross match so the blood you receive won't cause a severe reaction. How about housekeeping service, who clean the operating room to rid it of as many germs as possible? And don't forget IT services, who keep the computers and programs running correctly. My OR had so much technology and monitors, it looked like the NASA launch room. These people must do their jobs right so you can get the best outcome. You put your trust in them because the hospital decides that for you. Trusting God, though, is a choice. It requires knowing who God is and his nature. God revealed himself directly to Moses and the Israelites, but now, through the work of the Holy Spirit, he is revealed by his word, Jesus, and the Bible. It is a walk of faith, not sight. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. Here are some suggested steps to start the journey. With the humility of a child, agree to submit to God's will. Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. Be still. Close your eyes. Breathe. Psalm chapter 46, verse 10. Cease striving. Put away all thoughts of conflict. Pray. Listen for what he might have to say. Read a Bible story about trust, such as Noah, Genesis chapters 6 to 7, Daniel in the lion's den, Daniel chapter 6, or David and Goliath, 1 Samuel chapter 17. Sing. Singing brings gladness to the heart. Psalm chapter 140, verse 5. The final verse of "'Tis So Sweet to Trust in Jesus," an 1882 hymn by William J. Kirkpatrick and Louise M.R. Stead says, "Yes, 'tis sweet to trust in Jesus, just from sin and self to cease, just from Jesus simply taking life and rest and joy and peace." Worried about what's going on in the world? Go to God in prayer first before looking at the daily news. Make a list of items that are truly under your control. Which things aren't? Think about what you can give over to God instead.